All right, Dan, thanks so much. With baseball season now in full swing, it's important to be sure your tickets are the real deal. Buying on the secondary market can be useful for, of course, non-season ticket holders, occasional fans, maybe those making a last-minute decision to head to the ballpark. But how do you know if those tickets are real? Carol O'Dell with the BBB is here with some advice for us this morning. No one wants to show up at the ball field and be turned away, right?
Oh, no. Well, I mean,
but it happens.
Oh, yes.
It happens
yes.
all the time.
It does.
Okay, so we're going to learn, how to make sure you are getting the real deal. There is an organization called the National Association of Ticket Brokers,
Correct.
and they're kind of the, the guarantee, if you will,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Who are they?
Yes, they stand behind their tickets 200%. And so they're the go-to person if you have a problem.
Okay.
And the ticket brokers who are legit belong to this organization.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that they belong to the organization.
And they guarantee that you'll get them on time for the game
Yes,
and all that.
yes,
So that's
yes,
kind of
yes.
what you want to look for. Now, I know that organization, the NATB, and also the BBB, we have a list of things for the safest way to purchase your tickets. We're putting them on the screen right now. First of all, you want to make sure that you mentioned that the seller or broker is a member of the NATB, that organization. Then you want to know what's the difference between a broker versus a seller. What is the difference?
Well, there's the scalper.
Right.
In other words, we have the ones who are not legit.
Okay.
The ones you can't really trust.
Okay.
So to have that trust, you just make sure they belong to the NATB.
Okay. And how do you find that out?
Oh, you go to the BBB.
Okay. So you guys will actually list.
Yes, and it'll tell you about, like we do with the rest of the companies, the ratings on the company and that kind of thing.
You want to check for a refund policy too.
Oh, yes.
That's important.
It's just like when you're buying anything. You want to know the refund policy, and you want to use, in this case, you want to use a credit card.
Right, not cash. Why is that?
Not a debit card either.
Oh, okay.
A credit card.
Okay.
Because when you use a debit card?
It's gone.
Yep.
You can't track it. You can't get it back.
Right. You want a recourse, and that credit card will do that for you.
Okay, the next tip is you always ask for the section, the row, and the seat number, right? To avoid, you don't want to be way in the corner with no view, right? So you need to be specific.
Right. It's just like when you're buying anything. You want to work with a good company. You want to use the right purchase method, and you want to know what you're getting and what the refund policy is.
Okay, and you want to ask questions. Don't be afraid to do that ever, right? Because you're the consumer.
And if you still have a problem, you can always go back to the NATB.
Okay, and you can report counterfeit tickets. They kind of have a hotline number, if you will. It's on your screen, 1-630-510-4594. We're going to be posting this segment on our website. And, of course, we are getting into baseball season, so I think this could affect a lot of people, and we want to make sure your game viewing is an enjoyable experience.
Yes, and so don't go to Craigslist and just buy it from an individual. Don't do that.
No, it seems easy to do, but you could be setting yourself up for something that you won't be too happy about. Again, the BBB's website, bbb.org. Carol, thanks so much.
Oh, it's good to be here.
And we'll be right back.